Okay. Okay. Nice. Hello. Okay, hold on. I think it's working. Yeah, I think that's working. That's definitely working. Okay. Hello, chat. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Sorry. Because of an earthquake that happened near our shit, we didn't feel it as strongly as the one that was as the cities that were near the impact zone. But it's I still we still felt a bit of a ruckus in the house. So some stuff I broke a few stuff. Some stuff of ours got broken, which includes one of my RAM sticks. My fucking RAM sticks, dude. My RAM sticks is broken because of a fucking earthquake, dude. Thankfully, it's just one though. I only have like 32. Overall, I have like 32 gigabytes of RAM. Each RAM stick being like 8 gigabytes. Right? One of the pairs broke, so now as I am currently streaming, I only have like 16 gigabytes. Damn, that's really crap. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, 32 gigabytes was enough for me to work. I mean, I've always had only like 32 gigabytes since like probably in 2024, and that's always been enough for a long time. So if things are loading a little slow or things are happening that that it's a bit out of my control, and at the same time I don't think I want to buy more RAM because holy shit, I tried to look up how much like I wanted to upgrade my RAM since it was broken already anyway, right? But after doing that, I'm like, fuck. Everything is so expensive. RAM sticks are so goddamn expensive. Holy shit. This stream is blurred, lol. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things are blurred right now. Life is not Daijubu at the moment. I mean, I'm already slow. I'm already way behind schedule on my videos because not only did I get sick, not only were we just recently hit by a small earthquake, but my editor, no flame to my editor, by the way. My editor is also late on a few things, so I couldn't get him to work on like my next video or a few of the shorts that I have planned. But so yeah, sorry if like the videos being pumped are a bit slow right now, but it is what it is. It's fine. I've gone on an entire month only uploading one video, right? And um, I don't want to compare down, but that's like a record I don't want to beat anytime soon. Yeah. So hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Okay, but before I continue though, let's talk about like our first drama. We have like 5 things to talk about today. Well, three somewhat major things and two and a couple things to react to, right? Yeah. But before I do that, may I interest you in my Patreon? I recently, as of yesterday, uploaded a new video that's a Patreon exclusive because it's porn. Yeah, it's fucking porn. So I had to make it Patreon exclusive. I didn't want to upload it to my membership, right? And yeah, for only $5 a month, you get to have access to like monthly exclusive videos. In fact, before I began streaming, I was already working on my next exclusive video for next month. So aside from that, we have a lot of exclusive shit going on in here. I know that artist. I mean, of course you do, right? Of course you do. You see this face? Oh, sorry. You see this face? Of course. You know the artist. We all do. We're gooners here. We're men of culture. If you don't know the Fuwawa, a lot of people might not know the Fuwawa artist though, but a very legendary guy. Some people might know him, some people might not. But yeah, aside from like $5 a month, you can, if you don't want to pay me like $5 a month, or you don't want to risk yourself forgetting to unsubscribe in case like things get rough, you can also buy this video for $3. Yep, $3. If you're okay with that. Neneg, I kneel. True, Neneg does have some bangers. But basically, what I am doing with this video, I'm gonna try to pitch it to you, right? Or like sell you the premise of the video. What I basically do here is I rank all my favorite Hololive quote artists, right? My favorite Hololive artists. And I basically like, It's a 15-minute video. I explain why I listed them or why they are ranked that way. Among many other stuff, you might see some interesting shit here. If this is your first foray into like, you know, Hololive or VTuber porn in general, I would heavily recommend this video. I feel like I got like the creme de la creme of Hololive porn artists, right? So yeah. Inflation's so bad we need to pay to goon. True. Hey man, fucking a lot of people are paying OnlyFans and like fansly creators a shit ton of money every day just to jack off to some fucking like half naked body pictures of themselves, right? And that's fine, but what I offer you in there, okay? What I offer you in my Patreon isn't just gooning to pictures and videos, it's gooning to knowledge, right? Knowledge. I engage in some high intellectual content in regards to gooning, because you know me, you know a lot of my content. I don't just goon mindlessly. I just don't consume porn or whatever because it looks horny. No. My standards to goon to something has to be a little higher than that, right? That's why, to a certain extent, I don't even watch a lot of, or I don't even goon to a lot of Twitch lewd-tubers. In fact, I actually even mentioned that in the video itself. You know, there's a lot of lewd-tubers out there that a lot of people may constitute as sexy or super attractive, right? Like there's Saruway, there's Shy Lily, there's Bao, I suppose, there's Cinder, I suppose, there's Rainho, I suppose, there's Numi, I suppose. You know, these types of Twitch VTubers that has like big tits, vaguely animal adjacent stuff, blah 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 blah. No, I don't goon to them. No. I engage in a lot more intellectual shit like that. I'm a professional gooner. Exactly. Of course I am. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, if you are interested, I am going to, by the way, I am going to start shilling my memberships. If you are a member of the channel, you can also look at my membership posts and see this. I didn't directly upload it to YouTube, but you will know what I'm talking about if you are like a ping member currently. But yeah, no, that's currently what's going on right now. I will have a stronger shilling thing like at the beginning of my streams and at the end of my streams, because I feel like I'm putting up a lot of content on my membership and in the future, and I would like to see some fruits. I would like to see some fruit of my the fruits of my labor pop off a little bit. Because as of right now, chat, I only earn, I mean, it's not that bad, right? But I only earn like $40 on my Patreon. It's not that much. I'm grateful for it, but at the same time, I'm a greedy little bitch, right? And I make a lot of content that's exclusive to Patreon and members, on my YouTube members. So I feel like I want a little bit more, especially because a lot of my peers, they earn a lot more than that. Yeah, on their Patreon. And especially some of my other, let's say peers some of my peers, even the smaller ones in the commentary scene, in the drama coverage scene, they earn a lot more than that. And it's because they know how to shill their shit and I don't, right? Like a skill issue, to be honest, right? It should be pretty decent where you live. Yeah, it pays me like 2 weeks worth of groceries. That much money could used to pay me like 1 month worth of groceries. But now it's only 2 weeks because of inflation and I have to take care of my cats. So, a lot of shit now. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Let's talk about this shit now, okay? So the first one we're gonna talk about, oh boy, is going to be interesting. We're gonna talk about the Shiori fly-on situation, okay? This one. Why they mad at her? Oh, we're gonna get into it. I'm actually getting into it now. So, imagine me. I wake up, I see that Fly-on and Shiori are, having a little collab. I watch some clips. I go through their usual channels and see what's going on, and it's funny, right? Like, I recently saw a clip where Shiori apparently called herself a good girl or something. And, a little bit of context into Fly-on and Shiori's past, right? And I started, I enjoyed a lot of the memes. I enjoyed a lot of their banter. So I decided to make my own schizophrenic headcanon over here. Fly-on sobbing, crying, wearing a tattered maid uniform, begging Shiori to punish him for making the tea too hot. And Shiori pours the tea down her thighs and onto her foot and tells Fly-on to drink it from her toes or else it's not going to just be tea entering his mouth. I feel like I cooked with this. I feel like this is my writer, I don't know if you know this about me, but I think I talked about it multiple times in the past. But I used to be a little bit of a writer, and I feel like I cooked with this, right? And yeah, then I even make a little very innocent post, right? Hey, come on, load. I made a very very innocent post because during this point in time I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought everything was cool. There was nothing going on in my feed, right? And then I said, no big VTuber drama for 1 week. Keep it up, VTubers, right? And then I say I fucking jinxed it. But it's instead of I jinxed it, it's more so I found out too late. Because apparently, there was stuff happening. A lot of people were apparently upset. And so I'm like, oh wait, upset of what? So I started to look into it, and it started with this. Oh sorry, one of the things that I felt I should show you guys, right? Look at this. Okay, I wish Shiori would call me my little slut. Look at this.
Yeah. God, you look like a slut.
Yeah. The way she says it, bro. The way she says it. Yep. No, fuck. I want to be called like a little slut by Shiori. Fuck, I'm not a slut. I'm the most loyal man alive, probably. But god damn, I would be a slut if Shiori wants to call me a slut. But yeah, anyway, it's all fun and games, right? Like for, everybody's having fun, but then this happened. Okay, this was a part in the stream. There was a part in the stream where this happened. Let's listen to it together, okay? At first, I didn't get it, but I had to actually, because I didn't know the context of this fucking stream, okay? I didn't watch the full collab. I just watched streams of it. I fucking had I had work, like when I woke up, okay? So let's listen to this.
What does C stand for? And then the SA?
Cock.
Okay.
So what does C stand for?
Cock.
Sure.
Macaroons, what does C stand
She
for?
just
As
fucking
I
ignored
ignore.
my ass.
Cock.
Fuck you.
It's chip? What
Cock.
does chip mean?
It means you want to be a chip damage.
Okay. And then what is SA? Is
Okay.
that what Flayon does all the time?
No, you're so fucked. You're fucked. So I say cock.
Yep, okay, SA, yep.
You're
I'm just
sick.
yoinking. You're losing. Oh no, Flayon.
Oh
Wait,
my
sorry, you're not
God.
losing. That was trigger. I have no idea.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Someone needs to put you down, bro.
CSA? No, SA. CSA, what Flayon does a lot or something, right? So, basically joking, implying that, Flayon does that.
Look, you're the one who was always going cock.
San Andreas,
It's
yep.
just
Why can't I?
the bit requires it.
Yeah, but it was just a bit. It was just a bit, Flay. It's just a prank, bro.
Flay, I'm gonna accuse you of a crime. It's
Yep.
a prank, bro.
Isn't Flayon as a character like a freaking criminal anyway?
No one has proof on that.
Yep. So basically, Shiori kind of joking that Flayon essays people, and even Flayon acknowledges that, yeah, you're accusing me of a crime, blah, blah, blah. And you even have a lot of people, saying that it's weird, right? Like, for example, this person says, their managers while watching this stream, right? Like, they're having a panic attack, fucking, people are getting concerned. But then we have some people that, I think some people need to learn that Shiori has dude humor. Not saying only dudes make these type of jokes, but it's like jokes that are very absurd just to fuck with people type jokes. I can see a dude say essay, bet you fucking do that. Yeah, no, exactly. What this person says is true. My friends and I, even Parrot and I say shit like this all the time. Okay, we make memes about it. It depends on we don't say it to a lot of people, right? Because we have to selectively choose which people we want to make these sorts of jokes to. But like when you have that kind of humor, it's like it's fine, it's joking, right? Especially Shiori. Shiori's been in the VTubing scene. Shiori's been an internet gal for a long time. To anybody that knows about her, right? This is so tame. It is so tame. But then, I actually watched this clip. Oh, sorry, not watched this clip. I actually passed by this like on Twitter like 2 days ago before this became a drama or something, right? And I hand waved it off because it's like, oh, Shiori's being cute. Shiori's being making a weird little joke. It's fine, whatever. I don't care. But then I didn't know that people were actually fucking upset about it. Okay, look at this. My 2 cents as someone who's desensitized to these types of jokes, it's still not a good impression to leave a wide audience, especially with your audience that's not yours. That was my first time watching them collab, by the way. Not doing any favors, wanting more collabs. I've been watching the VOD from yesterday last night, and the blatant essay joke was so gross. Essay, isn't that what he does all the time? Coupled with the laughing out loud, bro. What? I'm not gonna read all of this. By the way, I'm not gonna read all of this. I took this from fucking Reddit. I think the original post was actually on 4chan because somebody linked me the original 4chan post. And yeah, a lot of people were not happy with this. IRC, there were 3K live viewers on that stream. Majority should be novelites since pilot solo streams average in the hundreds. So a bit concerned with what I've seen them find funny, especially since he was readily able to joke like that to him. IDK, man. Yeah, right? So a lot of people, they do not like this. They did not find this humorous or acceptable at all. Right? Hololarpers, a lot of them. Okay, so it's a bit of a complicated history. Okay, chat, it's a bit of a complicated history. Because, you know what, I see a lot of people say that they are Nijisanji fans adjacent. Because that is basically correct. Right? A lot of the Holostars EN fans are Nijisanji adjacent. We have to all admit that Nijisanji brought in a lot of, let's say, male-loving or, you know, like a lot of female fan bases. And a lot of them, you know, Nijisanji is not in the best water right now, or maybe these fan bases just really wants to get introduced to new types of VTubers. And because Holostars EN are the closest they can get from that, they gravitate towards Holostars EN members, right? Like, it's a natural thing that happens, especially with what happened in the past. And unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, a lot of the Nijisanji EN fans are sensitive. Let's just say. Right? They're sensitive. Sisters in disguise, well, I mean, they do watch the actual members, right? It's better than not watching a lot of these members, right? These are the support that Holostars as a whole did receive from, like, the general fan base. And I don't, like, I know a lot of people don't like it, but at the same time, right, like, I don't necessarily mind it myself. But yeah, even I have to admit that they are sensitive. They're not used to the type of culture that Hololive inherently has. And because of that, Holostars and Hololive, the community of Hololive and Holostars have, like, a bit of a barrier, a bit of a different cultural thing that they find acceptable, right? I talked about this, and I am going to talk about this too, where because they are sourced from different types of communities and different types of people, like one is newer, one is older, one does not get VTubing, and one only consumes it from a newer perspective, or, you know, from a non-idol perspective. So we have, like, different, they have, like, different wants and dislikes about, like, the whole culture shit. It is going to happen that Holostars and Hololive fanbase are always going to be like an oil and water situation, right? If there's an overreaction, there's a big chance they're antis. I mean, no, not okay. So here's the thing: Hololive fans also do this. Like, actual Hololive fans, they also do this. Okay. The Calliope Mori Connor Lean drama. The Gura's fan base being as sensitive as ever. What was it? Let's see. The recent Cecilia Evergreen situation that's currently going on right now. The people that were upset at Crony for collabing with Vesper. If there is an overreaction, it could come from antis, yes. But when it comes from the fan base themselves, more often than not, I am more than willing to gamble that they do come from the unicorns. They do come from that type of fan base. Right? Yeah. So this is all what's happening. A lot of people are angry. I could pull out more tweets because these were not the only ones. There was a lot, okay? There was a lot. But I don't want to go through, like, an entire fucking tirade going through all of them. You just have to realize that there's a lot of people angry with this, right? And this person, Euro the Rufigio makes a tweet, says, it's not that serious. The myth of a consensual joke, right? So he makes a meme saying about, like, you know, they make a joke and Twitter doesn't make a funny reaction to it. And yeah, it gets a lot of views. And then this person over here, 4722 Demu says they wouldn't survive this man. Okay, so we got Gerard into this. We got a little bit of a collateral victim or something. Okay, let's look at this.
Oh my god, I should put that into my hashtag Rex offender.
No.
Based, you are a very funny person. So by the way, if you are offended about that, one thing you should know about me, I love my dark humor. I don't care what the fuck the humor is all about. If it's funny or if it's straight or if it's clever, I don't care how dark it is. You can joke about anything to me, right? As long as the context is right? I've always said that you should be allowed to make humor or jokes out of anything as long as the context or like the time and setting is like appropriate, right? The examples that I mentioned in the past is that you could joke about a death of a person on the online or when you're not or casually with your buddies, but you can't make the a death person joke inside a funeral, for example, or like when you're in a situation where it could get you a lot of trouble. Context is always key when it comes to this sort of bullshit, right? Yeah. He apologized exactly, and then it's time from here. People, they talked about this. Gerard gets loosely mentioned, but then Gerard apologizes. Let's see. Context of the clip: I was harassing Altare to give me attention and I was being obsessive. I was running around and wanted to be left alone, so they filed a RIS training order on me, and I called myself a Rex offender because I was aware of the workplace harassment that I was doing to him. Was it a bad joke? Yes, and I apologize. It's my way of taking accountability for it from what I said 2 years ago. Excuse me. So yeah, he's basically apologizing, right? Now, me personally, I don't care. I don't care in the sense that... How do I want to say this? Well, I mean, the truth is, I don't truly care if Gerard is apologizing for this or not. I mean, in my opinion, I felt like he didn't need to talk about this. I felt, me personally, I felt like he didn't need to talk about this. Maybe he wanted to call his audience. Maybe he wanted to, like, reiterate that this is not how he actually thinks about stuff. And then he further comments on saying, oh shit, sorry. He further comments saying, jokes like these can be and are very harmful. So I extend my apologies here, and I trust my fans to not tolerate any of my wrongdoings as I hold influence. This shouldn't be normalized, just my personal thoughts on all of this. And, link to the whole clip. He linked the whole clip. Gerard defenders, don't praise me for doing the bare minimum. Think, it should have been this from the start. So yeah, he's basically saying, yeah, I shouldn't have made that joke. Don't hold me to a standard, my own fan base. I want to be better, blah, blah, blah. Right? And, a lot of people, it's, in the usual places, like in 4chan, in a lot of some fraction of Reddit, among many other places, are seeing this as Gerard, are seeing this in three ways. One, Gerard is a massive pussy. Two, of course, is the positive side, where Gerard is, based, right? Like, cause he apologized, he recognizes that these sort of jokes not allowed. But then the third thing is that they see this as Gerard throwing Shiori under the bus. Good day, Bunnyman. Hi. Yeah, good day. Welcome. Or good morning or something. So, yeah. Again, only a particular kind of people think that Gerard is throwing Shiori under the bus here. Especially because, Shiori made a joke that is considered an oopsie by a lot of people. But then Gerard comes out condemning what he did. Therefore, low-key condemning what... low-key, like, by extension, I guess, condemning what Shiori said as an extension of that. I don't necessarily... I mean, sure, you could think that way, but it's just a whole situation, right? I guess both viewpoints need to be considered of each other. Just don't want people turning this into a culture war. Well, I mean... Maybe, I don't know if that's exactly what's happening right now. Because, I hope it's not going to become a full-blown culture war, because I would like to think, as it is right now, Holostars and Hololive fan bases have a bit of a mutual thing going on. But if this does become a bit of a, if this does become a culture war thing, then you know we're going to expect a lot of bullshit that's gonna happen, right? The joke was funny, good for you though. My Oshi is so fucking cool, very cool. Now I don't accept the apology. It was funny and you're witty and it was awesome. Yeah, so Twitter-wise, a lot of people just full-blown think that, you know, a lot of people just full-blown think he shouldn't have apologized. But then he says the opposite, that he does need to apologize. Right? Yeah. So that's like the entire situation. It is. And, you know, we have some comments like these, right? Like, I think, you know, I saw this too. I think people don't really understand that Hololive and Holostars etiquette is very different. There are some things that might be totally fine on the girls' side, but once to interacting with the boys and the fan base, there are certain things that aren't looked on fondly. I think this doesn't necessarily come from an etiquette sort of thing. That being said, I am not like the most avid Holostars community member. Like, you know, I would like to say I'm supportive of Stars, but I wouldn't say I'm like a frequent, you know, visitor or that I watch streams or whatever, so I can't necessarily say or preach to like what customs or traditions or cultures that they have formed, because they are different from Hololive. But I would like to think, again, this basically stems from the fact that like Holostars and Hololive are two different cultures and entirely different fan bases, right? Yeah, and this person over here says, is the etiquette that SA jokes are perfectly fine coming from a star but are worthy of pitchforks coming from a girl? Ooh. Okay, interesting. Or Axel saying he wants to Daisy to reincarnate in Goblin Slayer, aka get raped. Like, buddy, if this is comparatively a minor joke from Shiori is where you draw the line, why in the world are you watching any of them? Ooh. So it's a bit of a, there's a schism there, you know? Like, it's starting to form over there. Cracks are starting to form. Yeah, he has been trying to clean his image. Gerard? Why? Wait, okay, question why? That be like, look, again, because I can't necessarily speak from a perspective of a Holostars fan, because again, I'm supportive of Stars, I'm not necessarily a fan, right? I don't get what's currently I don't understand or know any of the drama that's currently happening there, right? In my opinion, this applies to all content creators. That I think I apply this logic and this expectation from all content creators. You do what you gotta do, right? Like, your job as an entertainer is to entertain, right? Like, I don't. But again, your job as an entertainer is to entertain, but it depends on what kind of entertainer you are. If you are the type of content creator that leans towards talking about politics, that leans about talking about commentary, that leans about talking about, you know, whatever you want to talk about or make content of, then you stick by that lane. Anything that's coming out of that is secondary. I don't think you should be like, what joke did Shiori make? It's an SA joke. Yeah, basically saying that Flyon does SA a lot as a joke, right? Like, it's a play on little something. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone needs to put you down, bro.
Well, you're the one who was always going cock.
Yeah.
It's just
Why can't I?
The holoschism versus the holoschizos. True. Yeah. There's a clip. He wants to be more himself. How old is the clip? I mean, if this is like, quote, what he truly is himself, if this is like himself, then I respect it, right? Like, it's fine. It's at this point, because of how much Holostars has been gutted by cover, to a certain extent, I do expect a lot of the boys to be a bit more free. You know, they're going to get a little. They're not bound to chains anymore. They don't have to truly respect a lot of the rules in Cover Corp anymore. Because at the first place, I mean, of course, this still applies low key to EN because they still Holostars EN support is not yet removed. But like in the future, if this is what's gonna happen, and or if behind the scenes this is a future that they definitely 100% expect coming, then to a certain extent, yeah, go fucking ham, right? Like go fucking ham. Yeah. Whatever bridges burn weren't worth upkeeping anyway. I mean, it depends, right? Like, it depends on what kind of friendship a lot of the Stars member has with each other, or or even what type of relationships the Stars members has between like the other male members. Because you know, I'm not necessarily gonna give a shit about like, who's good with who's friends with who in the Holostars and Hololive side of things, right? Like, even I understand that cliques exist in Hololive and even in Holostars, right? There are people that are cool with each other. There are people that prefer to stick alone. It's a lot of X, Y, and Z. Heck, a lot of Holostars and Hololive members could be cool with each other, or they could fucking hate each other, right? Yeah. It's a lot. Oh, hi, Mr. Server. Yeah, hello. Is Zion all over again? Essentially, but you know, nobody's gonna get terminated from this, basically. Besides, dude, they fucking they do something to Shiori, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot. My entire perspective of this is that I don't think anybody should apologize here. Of course, if they do want to apologize, that's fine, because their principles and mine are different, right? Like, if Gerard wants to apologize because he wants to hold himself to a higher standard, that's fine. If Shiori feels like this type of joke is okay, or that people are overreacting, then she should not feel pressured to apologize for this, because it's at the end of the day, it just. At the end of the day, there's very little audience overlap. She's not going to be affected by this. In general, I'm going to guarantee you, like 99% of her fans aren't going to care, or even if they are, even if they do feel uncomfortable about the joke that Shiori made, it's probably not gonna be enough to like condemn her or abandon her streams or whatever. Because it's just a human thing, I would like to think. Yeah. Yeah. Holostars EN 10 members? Where? Don't you have the blue weirdo and the Aussie? Holostars EN died the day Magni Vesper got booted? No, not really. No, not really. Let's see. Gerard Rexford. Gerard is probably like the poster child of Holostars right now, I would like to think. Yeah. No one has been harassing her over this? I don't think so, yeah. There's a lot of angry reactions, but I don't think there's nothing that I would constitute as trying to cancel Shiori for this. Based off of what I've seen from the Holostars from this Holostars audience, I haven't seen anyone like raising pitchforks over Shiori's essay joke. They're all saying I'm disappointed in Shiori. I don't think that was inappropriate. I thought that was in bad taste. I'm probably not gonna watch her shit like that, but nothing that I would constitute as overtly hostile. Right? I have seen more Holostars and like Nijisanji members be upset at Iris fucking saying that she was using ChatGPT and AI over this. Okay, so that's insane, by the way. I guess using AI is a bigger sin than using using AI is a bigger sin than making an SA joke, according to some people. But you know, a very weird thing. It's a very, very weird thing. Was this really drama worthy? Sort of, I would like to think. It's at the end of the day, it's a bit of a big fat nothing burger, right? Like, nobody is going to fear any sort of backlash or overt consequences for this. Though I am going to imagine that they are probably very, very stressed. Yeah. Anyway, going over to like the whole Holostars thing. Yeah, Gerard is probably the face of Holostars right now. Bro casually hits these types of numbers in his streams. It's a bit insane for a Holostars member. And I think who else hits these sort of numbers again? Let's look at. Oh, Betal too and Haka. Yeah, very popular. How about Regis? My boy. Altare, how's your numbers? Okay, these are decent numbers. There's probably like 500, 600. Yeah. Holostars, Ian is not dead. Absolutely not. Yeah. In fact, some Holostars Ian numbers surpass Nijisanji Ian numbers. So they're far from dead. Isn't Betal bigger? He is? I mean, I haven't sacked. Look, we can check right now. Is Betal bigger? Betal. Yeah, I do know that Betal is huge. But, oh, you're right. He is better. He is bigger, rather. I guess my information is a little bit outdated. He is sort of bigger, yeah. 200k? Wow. And they debuted at around the same time. Crazy. They're just floating, not sinking. Yeah, basically. Like, they're not like, you know, fucking on a yacht speeding towards like relevancy, but they are still alive. They are keeping at it. Yeah. Ruse? What? No way. I saw that last time I looked at Ruse was that he was like the lowest. He was not, bro was not. Okay, hold on. How about you, Haka? Yeah, they're roughly the same numbers. Ruse had like roughly. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yeah. Ruse had probably like the lowest numbers. He just breached 100k too. Interesting. Ruse has bigger money? Does he get more super chats? Oh. Fuck, let's look at it right now. I'm curious. Let's go to what's his face? Playboard. Let's look at Playboard. Alright. Let's look at Uruze. Surely Playboard is gonna know. Yeah, of course. Playboard is gonna know. Let's see. How's your super chat numbers? He has more members and supas? Yeah. Okay, whoa! 200 grand? Whoa! Whoa. That's unexpected, actually. Alright, let's compare that to Gerard, okay? Let's compare that to Gerard. Jesus. Super chat. 92 grand. Holy shit. Okay. Question. If there are Ruse fans in the chat, why? I'd like to know why. Like, is this like I'm recognizing that this might be a whole Scarlet situation where Scarlet doesn't reach a lot of the numbers that a lot of her peers do, but for some reason a lot of people really give out a lot of super chats. But what is it about Ruse? What is it about Ruse? Sagi, you mog them like crazy? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if I mog them in terms of viewerships, right? Because at the end of the day, money is like the end all be all when it comes to viewerships and like content. I don't earn. Yeah, chat, like if you're a member that pays, if you're the $5 paying member and you saw the video that I uploaded a couple months ago, you know how much I earn in my YouTube. Like, I don't earn that much. I mean, I earn that much in PH money, but like, how much I earn in YouTube is not enough if I live in Canada or in the US or something. Okay? Yeah. Couldn't it be me because Gerard has more PH fans? Oh, true. Okay. Financial the conversion thing. Okay, true. That's a good point. Okay, let's use Haka then. Haka. All right, Haka. Let's look at your super chat numbers. Whoa! 300 grand! Whoa! I guess this is where a lot of some, no, okay, maybe not a lot, but like I guess this is where some fucking Vox Akuma and Nijisanji unicorns flock to. Dude, no wonder they haven't axed Holostars Ian yet. They earn a lot of money. The past week alone, bro has earned $700. That's crazy. Total? Yeah, how long have they been around? They've been around for 3 years. Or close to 3 years now. Like probably 2 years and a half. Because if I remember correctly, Haka debuted in 2023. Yeah, hold on. I mean, I can verify that right now. We'll just look at their go back to their YouTube channels. Let's see. We sort by oldest. And yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. Okay. Oh, it was January 2023. Okay, gotcha. Jesus Christ! 300 grand in 3 years is pretty dope, bro. That's pretty goddamn bro. Try checking Betal's. Okay, sure. Betal. I hope Playboard has a weird like limiting thing, so I hope it doesn't hit me. Please not yet. I'd like to see the super chat numbers. Ah no! Fuck me in the ass, dude. We can't check. We can't check anymore, bros. Wait a minute. Yes, we can. Wait, I'm retarded. It's here. It's here. Super chat. 300 grand too. See this? Holy, those Nijisanji those paying Nijisanji unicorns really flocked towards Holostars EN then. Yeah, so I guess like, you know, the whole Holostars being irrelevant narrative is being actively dispelled in real time. It's just not true. They earn mad fucking money. You know how much is that after cuts? No, this is before cuts. So obviously, let's assume Hololive takes 50% of this, then wow, yeah, that's still a lot, bro. From one member, Hololive is fucking getting like 150k from one member. Okay, from what? Oh shit, that's insane. That's insane. Holy shit, dude. Chat, you have to understand. I don't even make that much money, and I've been around for longer. Okay, look at my super chat. My super chat is 31 grand in the span of like the 5 years that I've been. Wow. Is that before the YT cut too? No, it's no. No, it's not before the YT cut. Oh, sorry, it is before the YT cut is what I meant to say. Okay, what about how about Regis? How about Regis? Let's look at Regis. Oh, Regis Altare. No! Fuck you, Playboard. Sorry, chat. It's not letting me see anymore. But fuck, dude. Holy shit. You jealous? Of course I'm jealous. It's more money, dude. It's more money. Of course I'm jealous. Well, jealous in the sense where I'm happy for them, but like, you know, I wish I could earn that kind of money by doing my own thing. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to shill for my memberships, bro. Hey, how many people are watching right now? There's 200 people. Oh, hey, a quick like 30-minute pitch. I just uploaded a Patreon exclusive video like yesterday, and it's basically ranking the Hololive animators, quote unquote, you know, porn basically. So if you want to support me as well as like watch exclusive Patreon content in the future, or not just Patreon, YouTube memberships also apply. Yeah, just fucking give me $5 a month, or you can buy it for $3. Whoop-de-doo. All right, back to the video. Gotta raise that number. Thank you for the 50 South franc. That's a Swedish krona. Yeah, thank you for the Swedish krona, brother. Jesus. Why do sites do this? I mean, they gotta make their money somehow. I mean, Playboard is really good for information about for like marketing agencies and people whose job it is to look at numbers actively, right? But it's fine. At this point, it's fucking whatever. Let's up those numbers! True, the Ludwig meme. Holy shit, dude. I guess, yeah, again, I guess Holostars isn't irrelevant. Good for them. Good for them. Alright, so I guess that's the drama around the Shiori stuff. Oh god, wait a minute. I can turn that into a clip. Hey, editor, I know you're watching. You literally told me you were gonna watch this stream. Edit the clip where I was going through like Holostars numbers. And I don't know. You handle it. You handle the thumbnail too. I'm too lazy. I'm gonna sleep after the stream. Can you check Octavio's? I can't anymore because of the limit. Yeah, because of the limit. I missed the drama. Was it important or was it usual Twitter garbage? A bit of both. Oh, thank you, Ivan Iron Fist. Thank you for the 5 Australian. I prefer to hold content creators hostage. If they get too comfy, they leave. Don't stream. You get to drip feed them hope and dreams. True. Well, I mean, thankfully for you guys, like I found a. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Oh, thank you, Unpopular Weeb, for the. Yeah, thank you for the. What's HUF again? No, don't tell me. I know what that is. F. I think that's for rent or foron or filler or whatever. I don't know, but it's probably for rent. You know what? I'm gonna Hungarian. Oh, it's Hungarian for rent. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the European money. But anyway, yeah, no, thank you. Thankfully, I managed to find a balance between my work, life, hobby, stream stuff. What I am. If I could, chat, look, I'm gonna be so honest, right? If I could, I would make YouTube my full-time job. I could make so much fucking videos. I'd be back to making, like, if you've been around a viewer since like 2021, 2022, you would remember that I uploaded one video every week. Every week. Okay? Every week. I can't do that anymore because of my other responsibilities. Back then, I was just a fucking broke college student sitting in my own basement, fucking cranking out videos like a motherfucker. That was all I did. Right now, because I have a lot of responsibilities, I'm doing the adult thing. I'm adulting. It's not even a matter of grind. Back then, it was just because I had nothing else better to do. But then, you know, right now, I guess if I would leave my job and commit to YouTube full time, that would be a cool thing. I could make more content. Problem is that YouTube is not very kind to me right now, chat. You might have noticed that I get a lot of demonetizations. I got a lot of my content taken down, and I don't even know how to shield my memberships. And uploading a lot of exclusive videos on my Patreon, and nobody's paying for it, right? I'm not blaming you for this, by the way. I'm not trying to guilt you into it. I'm sorry if it comes across that way. But I'm basically trying to say that I am a bad YouTuber. I'm a bad content creator. This is okay. I'm gonna bring Rima and Parrot into this because I high key respect them for this. I think like Rima and Parrot are better content creators than me. I think they study the game. They study the algorithm. They know what they put a lot of time into learning stuff that works into a lot of their content, and they know how to market their shit. They know how to shield themselves. I don't, right? I don't. That's the problem with me, right? Like I wish I had like a little bit of that sort of insight. Chat, look, I have to fucking pay. Okay, I have to fucking pay people for insight into a lot of these because I see numbers I don't understand, right? You ask me how to market something, I have like a theoretical thing, I have like theories, I have like an idea on how to do it, I don't know how to execute it. Like, you know, for example, let's use memberships and Patreon. The best way to you would think that the best way to get more memberships and Patreon is to make a lot of, make content for your membership and Patreon that people are going to be willing to pay for. And you shill it, right? And you also have like rewards, like a badge or emotes or whatever, right? And I do that, okay? Brother, I have like exclusive videos every month. A lot of my uncensored shit are all right there, and I have a lot of these things for $5 a month. Okay, that's the obviously I have a tier for my membership for that's like $15 for my whales if I do have whales, but then for example you have like Parrot, you have Turkey Tom, you have a lot of these other commentary tubers who don't really even provide let's say monthly exclusive videos on their Patreon. They only really have, like, for example, Turkey Tom, if I remember correctly, or like a few of these commentary people. They only have like emotes and behind the scenes stuff. And that's it. That's all they have to their memberships and Patreon. And they get a shit ton of fucking members. So the fact that a lot of people are able to do that, and I am not able to do that, means that it's a skill issue on my part. I'm stupid. I'm not a good content creator. Right? Like, I'm a bad YouTuber. So, you know, I have to recognize and reconcile with the fact that because I'm a bad YouTuber, me going to YouTube full time will probably not do me any good. I can't all in on one basket if I don't know how to collect the eggs, if that makes sense, right? So I've realized, I thought about this back then a couple of months ago. I've realized that, you know, the best way to do about it is to not overly rely on YouTube, and boom, that's how it is. Be more like Pegasus. Be like more Pegasus. Get buff. I am going back to the gym lately. Yeah, it's not a skill issue. You lack entropy. Your channel isn't even 10 years old. I don't know what that means. I don't think Turkey Tom even had memberships. His live stream channel did. We're gonna watch the CoffeeZilla video, but Tom Dark Live. His live this what the fuck? His Tom Dark Live channel, right? This had a lot of memberships back then. He used to stream on this a lot. He stopped streaming, but like, bro had nothing to offer in his memberships aside from like uncut VODs. He fucking puts his VODs on membership stuff, and the videos that he posts are all edited by him or other people, right? And I thought, you know what? Maybe I should do something like that, but then that's retarded, because of course that's retarded, for my case at least. So yeah. So it's hard. Yeah. It's hard. I don't wanna just do slop. Like, you know, I love creating slop and I love eating slop, but how do I wanna say this? Even I get tired of slop, of creating slop. When I want to create something, I also want it to be meaningful or soulful, right? Like, I want to put a little bit of my soul or a little bit of heart and effort into the content that I make too. In fact, that's actually the reason why Turkey Tom stopped doing live. If I remember correctly, he stopped doing live was because he just wanted to focus on his commentary videos, because he found more enjoyment and fulfillment doing them instead of just reacting to some drama that happens in the internet. And then, you know, and you have to understand, chat. If I remember correctly, Turkey Tom, just from live streams alone, creates like had like 50 grand a month. Okay, 50 grand a month just streaming and reacting to shit, right? And he walked away from that bag. He walked away from that, bro, because he wanted to do more fulfilling content for him and make his fucking commentary and drama videos. And it's like, dude, holy shit, I would never be able to do that. I would. But then at the same time, I see why that happens. It's at least I understand a little bit of it, right? Because that's also like kind of what I feel when it comes to my videos. That's why like when I make a video that I spend like a lot of time and effort into and it flops, I get like disheartened. But when I make a video that I fucking, you know, I make in 3 days when I'm drunk and it gets like 200k views, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm happy for the views, but at the same time, you know, I kind of hope and want my soulful videos to have a lot of views. So yeah, it's a lot of these things. Yeah, I kind of want to find the middle ground I'm not sure if I'm succeeding in that, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyway. Oh, Greg D, thank you for the member. Who needs a bag when you have a soul? God, I envy them too. By the way, I envy them too, cause I truly, I truly, uh, I truly do think that. How do I want to say this? I truly cannot get into that sort of headspace where I'm all about just, you know, farming and creating slop, being like fucking farming it out like willy nilly. I mean, I do that, but even like, you know, I have a bit of a limit. Even I know what to farm and what not to farm. You know, it depends. It depends. Who needs a oh shit, Watame? Do you know the Watame situation? She canceled her 3D live. Wait, really? We can look it up on stream right now. Boink. Oh, thank you, Sarentira. Oh shit, yeah, the membership badges. I need to update the membership badges. Uh-oh. So, it's because of tech issues? I see. Is she back though? Watame. Oh, hi, that's me. Watamers. Oh, okay. No, she's fine. She just rescheduled it. She's fine. She just went live. Watamers is very addicted to streaming. Well, okay. I'm not sure if she's addicted. But, you know, she's a very diligent streamer. So I don't think, like, when shit like that happen, it's like, uh-oh. Fuck, that's concerning. Fuck, I haven't actually watched, like, a Watame stream in a while. Oh, sorry, a Watame clip. Not today. Today was Louis' birthday. Oh yeah, I did catch a little bit of that. I did see that, bro. I did see. Oh, sorry. I was before I was watching the stream. I was preparing for the stream. Yeah, I was watching a little bit of Louis 3D. It was happened like an hour. Yeah, an hour ago. Yeah, it was cute. It was cool. Raura mentioned yesterday that she wished the Ian Rico lasted longer. Well, yeah, because fucking they weren't able to develop a lot of their side plots and like a lot of the things that especially Advent and Justice wanted to do, right? No, it's gonna have to be like a bit of a hard lesson on Hololive onto how they want to do Ian Rico in the next time. Yeah, because it is disappointing for a lot of people. Yeah. Also, before we start talking about the next stuff we were gonna talk about, I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm running an experiment. Okay, I'm running an experiment. So every day, okay, chat. If you look at my shorts section, every day. Oh, sorry, not every day. Every other day for this month and the next, or maybe not the next. This month particularly, I am going to be spamming you guys with shorts. Spamming you guys with shorts. And I'm going to make like a video on it by July probably, like recording like my experiment and like seeing if it's still a strat that works and how it realistically affected my channel, right? And I'll let you guys know how it goes. I feel like I already spent like $200 on this, probably even more, just so I can see if the VTuber strat of spamming shorts is still an effective strat. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I haven't seen your shorts yet. I mean, they're going to be a lot shitposty, okay? Some of them are gonna have a little bit of a misinformation. But it's intentional because it's a joke, right? Like, you know, for this one. I'm going to have a crony one next. Yeah. It still works. You had shorts? I had shorts. Okay, sorry. I am making shorts. Like, this one I just uploaded like 2 days ago. Did you know Vesper is actually the reason Gargura has been... Shit. Dude, chat, look, I had to manufacture, okay, look. When you listen to my shorts and when you listen to my videos and my streams, I'm going to probably sound different because I had to manufacture a shorts voice, if that makes sense, right? Like, I had to, like, be like fast, keep it up, like high energy, like, you know, maintain the ADHD brain, keep them fucking hooked in the first 2 seconds type of shit. By the way, yeah, so like for example, we're gonna watch this, okay? Did you know Vesper is actually the reason Gargura has been consistently absent, as he was reportedly responsible for impregnating her some time ago? She's also Nimi Nightmare's now husband, has a ton of controversies under his belt, such as pretending to be a Nijisanji fan to flame the tribal war. He told Hachama that she wasn't allowed to go to the Holo EN Minecraft server anymore, and told Yago to scout certain Holostars members only to end up neglecting them. This man is dangerous, so you better watch out. Me when I spread misinformation. Yep. Bro. I had to manufacture this, okay? Chat, I don't know if you're gonna believe this, but this... I spent like 3 days trying to manufacture this voice. Right? I had to. It's insane. And I was looking at the comments because I wanted to see, okay, what's the reception to this? Because again, it's an experiment. I need to gather data. So I went through all the comments and I'm like, oh fuck, there's actually people that... Like, okay, we're gonna scroll down. Wait, okay? What the fuck is going on? These are insane claims. I don't like this. The fuck? This is all fake. What clickbait? Yeah. So I'm like, So I'm guessing that in my future shorts that are shitposts and are intentionally sprinkled with a lot of joke misinformation, I'm going to be receiving a lot of these. Okay? I'm going to be receiving a lot of these. And I wonder how that will affect the overall trajectory of what I'm supposed to do. Right? Curious. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically more engagement, bro. Like, this is why rage baiting works. And yeah, you know, and I have the how Azure Lane saved Hololive. This is actually not misinformation. Gonna use the retardy rabbit voice. I don't want to use that voice for these particular shorts that I'm gonna experiment. I feel like I want to use the retardy rabbit voice when I'm going to... when I'm using these type of shorts. When it's intentionally supposed to be like shitposty. You know my favorite retardy... Okay. Look. I'm going to react to an old video of mine, okay? Kalayo Pimori. A lot of people have not watched this, but I need people to watch this, okay? Where is it? No, not that one. Hold on. This is my favorite retardy rabbit voice. Mori. Callie. Hey! Where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. The positive thing about those comments is that you are reaching a new audience. Basically, bro, yeah. Wait, where is it? Where's my fucking voice? Where's my funny voice? Like, this is okay, I wanted to use an example as to what kind of videos I want to change. Okay, this one. Okay. This is my retardy rabbit voice. I love this. I love doing the retardy rabbit voice because it's like, I think it's funny, but it really only applies to like a select few video ideas. Okay?
Kalayo Pimori is no stranger to drama.
Holy shit, my old voice, dude. My fucking old voice. Okay, hold on.
And haters. In fact, in EN, she pretty much has the most controversial reputation among certain demographics.
That's true!
AI is no stranger to drama and haters. In fact,
oh
recently,
shit, dude!
it pretty much is the most
Horse!
controversial topic.
Legendary horse thing!
It pretty much is the most controversial topic among certain demographics.
True.
4chan is no stranger to drama and haters.
Your average Ninja sister?
In fact, it is the most controversial social media site among certain demographics. I called it a social media site to piss them off.
Yes.
But horses are strangers to drama and haters.
Yes.
How could you not love a horse? They are very majestic creatures and apparently very large. Look, you've seen
Hell
the
yeah!
horse memes, so let me tell you how it started. AI has grown to super scary levels of almost convincing.
True.
The technology is really good, and there's going to be all kinds of good stuff that can come from this. But bad actors will not
True,
hesitate
3
to
years
take
ago, by the way. 3 years ago.
advantage of it to wreak the most havoc. They have created nation-compromising campaigns such as the presidents of the United States ranking video game characters and thirsting over waifus.
True.
I'm a deadbeat to the soul, never missed a single of her stream.
Really?
I even tried to reconvert a portion of the White House into a Maury Calliope shrine.
Very
I
unprofessional.
can't believe Joe Biden is actually a Maury Calliope fan, chat.
They have to be arrested. Oh, one of them did. Yay! Oh, it was just AI generated too.
True. Boo.
Oh, he actually did get arrested. But I would argue that AI
I
is most
wonder. I wonder if that actually upset a lot of people. It was supposed to just be a joke. Not that I care, but it's like, goddamn.
despicable byproduct came from the mind of the most despicable person in the world.
The hacker known as 4chan.
This time, instead of deep faking presidents and irrelevant streamers like Asmongold,
Oh shit, true chat. Look, chat. This was when I used to kinda watch Asmongold. And he reacted to one of my videos. Classic, dude. This was 3 years ago, Dan. It's 3 years ago.
4chan put their sights on the most
Hi,
sacred
Comfy
kind
Box.
of content creators, VTubers. Not just any VTubers, Hololive VTubers. And here's what they did.
Welcome to the stream, chat. So
Be
as
quiet.
a special guest, I've brought in my stallion. I want to see how much lipstick I can leave on those fat, steaming horse balls until he gives me a nasty throat pie. I wish you could smell this, chat. I prepped him up with an hour-long rim job earlier, so he should be ready for me now. Alright, let me just crawl under him real quick. I want you guys to see my throat bulge out.
That was real. And look, the funniest part about it was
What they did.
everyone was in on the joke. Okay? Maury Calliope says no. And then she says, I'm hungry. Every single person in the comment section, okay? They all understood the assignment. It's legendary. It's so fucking cool, bro. It's fucked up. Oh, by the way, this video was demonetized, so it's ad-free.
Chat.
Like, oh shit. See, this is why I need my Patreon, okay? I can't make peak like this if I keep getting censored. My other clip where I was talking about how black people were going insane for Calliope Mori also gotten decensored.
Rim job earlier, so he should be ready for me now. Alright, let me just crawl under him real quick. I want you guys to see my throat bulge out.
Rewatching it.
Now, if you didn't recoil in disgust after hearing that, I kneel to you out of respect, you absolute
True.
mad lad, for being so numb and desensitized to the depraved things on the internet. But if you had a certain kind of reaction, then congratulations. You now have a new fetish, and I played no part in that.
True.
Now you might be wondering, why didn't everyone else that was part of the original 4chan post not get memed like Callie was? How come Iris and Crony did not get affected?
Okay.
Well, remember what I said earlier about Callie being hated by certain demographics in the internet?
Yeah.
4chan is one of those demographics, and also Tumblr refugees and V-tweeters on Twitter that isn't gay. Because
True! Holy shit, dude! I was making fun of them even back then, really? Damn, I'm so based, dude. Holy shit, what happened to me?
tweeters are absolutely gay for Callie. Also, it's a relatively decent follow-up to the Callie lean meme, which
Yes.
I might have to explain in the future. Hololive memes have a shit ton of layers, and I'm afraid any outside community will not understand them and think we're weirdos. And we are. We just don't want them to know how much weirder we can get.
True.
There is also the case that Callie's
She's so
avatar
hot.
is considered by an overwhelming majority to be the sexiest EN member of Hololive.
This was back then, okay? This was before Advent, this was before Justice. People unanimously agreed via my own poll and via even like a lot of other third-party discussions that Callie had the hottest model.
And that she's also Texan. And as you might piece together, it was Twitter and 4chan that spread this audio and meme around. Especially admins on the abhorrent banned VT memes account that
Oh,
spams the
shit,
meme and
base!
beating it like a dead horse. I am not sure if I used that figure of speech correctly. Not that I care. The admins of that account deserve the rope.
Oh!
In my-
Wait! I made this joke? Really? Oh, fuck! I was so based! What happened to
It
me?
trickled down to Facebook groups and other sites until Callie eventually took notice. Yeehaw, partner. I would also like to purposefully spread misinformation and say that this is real and it actually happened. But deadbeats, the absolute cucks, won't believe it. Callie is a Texan, a state with a reputation of a cowboy county,
True.
making her a cowgirl and implying that that's her favorite.
You lost your
position.
touch? No, it's more so I can't make videos like these, chat. I can't make videos like these anymore because it gets demonetized. I can't make money from it. I can still make these types of content. I still have it in me, I would like to think. I just can't because if I do, I get fucked in the ass.
She has ridden a horse before. She's Death, one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. So
No,
fucking-
this was no, chat. This was after cancellation, bro. Like this was 2023. I got this was actually one of my earlier videos after my return. I got cancelled in like October of 2022. Yeah.
Obviously, she has ridden one. It's canon. It's in the lore. But unfortunately, the 4chan army is stopped on its tracks when CoverCorp put out a statement saying that AI stuff is a no-go. Literally 1984. There's no fun allowed in this agency. The absolute state of Hololive.
True.
I will not bother putting the statement here because I'm too lazy to find it. You're just gonna have to believe me because I'm the VTuber historian. Everything and anything I say is true and you, the viewer, is in no position to challenge it. What are you gonna do? Research? You are not gonna do that because you want to enjoy anime girls, meanwhile people like me have to suffer. You enjoy my content because you like seeing me suffer.
True.
But for real though, most likely Callie doesn't actually mind these memes.
And
as
I dropped the facade for a bit.
as people don't go too ham into it. That's an assumption, but Callie herself is an incredibly chill dudette and is very open to edgy humor and ironic memes like this. So, you know, she most likely has had a few giggles here and there, but at the same time, while she's beginning to be quite open to her community when it comes to fan service, degenerate lewd shit is explicitly a no-go for her, so there's always a chance that she might be uncomfortable with all the horse memes. Not that anyone aside from
True,
the
nobody should care.
Too busy being wholesome and laughing at the memes. And in all of this degeneracy, Callie
Yeah.
had the audacity to release the cowboy outfit that she most likely had planned to release for entire months now. And we all know where this was gonna go. And in a surprising twist, she even acknowledged the meme.
To those of you drawing me with horses,
Uh-huh.
y'all are into some fucked up shit, and I hope you get the help you need.
Yep.
I really, truly, I hope you get the help you need. And because of you degenerate fucks, guess what we got? A car. How fucking boring is this?
True.
Look at how fucking boring this is. It's a
True.
car that says law on it. It didn't have to be like this. Why does nobody take the opportunity?
A cowboy
to
with
drive
no
with
horse.
characters?
True.
You know, like Leon or some shit. If you're gonna be degenerate, have some taste. Be responsible now, yeehaw.
This is a monumental victory for 4chan. They had ruined Callie's epic potential to showcase a badass skeletal Ghost Rider horse on stream. However, her response is pretty based.
True.
Thanks for funding my groceries.
Yo! G Comfy! Comfy Box! Thank you for the 50, dude! Holy 50, thank you so much. That's actually my groceries this week. Holy crap. Thank you. Bow, bow, bow. Thank you, Jesus. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh! Wow, he also said, even my past self said holy shit.
Her response is pretty based. Holy shit. Elera tweeted a hit piece. Clearly, Elera hates Callie. Let the third Holoniji war begin. The internet is ruined for Callie forevermore. Her name in the VTuber scene unfortunately associated with horses for all eternity.
Yep.
Just like how Ina is associated with being the peak of petite sexiness. Ina so sexy.
True.
That being
Ina
said,
is so
I
sexy.
wish you have a good day. Much better than the horse Callie sucked off.
Dude, I wish I could. Oh god, I wish I could make these sorts of videos again. Why does YouTube censor me? Fuck. Actually, you know what? I think I should. But I'll pay. I have to paywall it. Okay. Jesus. Fuck, dude. Oh man. Man, I want to make shit like this. Chat, unironically, these are the types of content that I think is like fulfilling. Okay, I love this. I like fulfilling shit like this. I really do. Fuck, dude, it's so fucking based. Yeah. Read the comments. This ain't your average tomfoolery. We do a moderate amount of horseplay. True. It's funny how she literally brought up the issue when she got her cowboy outfit, but I love her. I'm not sure if this video was a meme, a troll, a punishment, or all combined. Yeah, no, I actually thrive on that. That's the kind of effect I actually kind of want to do. Like, I want to create a sense of confusion.
Is no
Right? But like the fun kind of confusion. Like actual Agent of Aha type shit. Oh my fuck! Comfy box again, dude. Holy shit, man. Everybody say thank you. Everybody say goddamn thank you, my guy. So generous. Holy shit. Then here comes Pandora not getting hit again. Yeah. DN was absolutely high during making this. Nah, bro. I was wide awake. I was wide fucking awake. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Comfy, dude. Holy shit. You're so generous. You've always been so generous, honestly. God damn. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sticking around after all these times. Bro's been with me since the beginning, I think. I miss YouTube. I miss YouTube. Oh, hey, that's me. Oh, hey, that's me. Oh, wow. Even Parrot made a video about it. All right. Because we're gonna talk. We're in the topic of lewd degenerate shit, right? Because we're in that type of topic. I have something I want to show you guys. Okay.
I was just here to like.
I want to show you guys this. Okay. I remember watching this clip, and now I want you guys to watch it with me.
My music and like all these, you know, really rich girls here. I'm so honored to be here, honestly, but I don't know what the fuck went on. Shut the fuck up! Who even are you? I don't know why the fuck I'm here!
I love it when she says "fuck." It's so hot.
What the fuck?
True.
I think it's the water. There's something in the water. I don't even know why Irene was here. Who invited her?
True.
She's sexy.
You guys are so loud. We're gonna get a noise complaint, and it's gonna be so embarrassing
Uh-huh.
for you because
The only noise complaint will
Who's
get
Irene? They're playing a skit. They're playing a skit.
Holy shit!
Yes, based slurs.
Make me look good in the edit, okay?
No.
Check them out.
What accent is this? What type of is this Beverly? Is this some sort of LA shit? Okay. Okay. Now. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Valley Girl? That's Valley Girl? Wow. And then we're gonna watch this. Keep that in mind and we're gonna watch this, okay?
I was just here to like promote.
Oh god, look at this. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me refresh that.
Shut the fuck up! Who even are you? I don't know why the fuck I'm here!
I love the bounciness.
I was just here to like promote my music and like.
Oh, she's so hot. Every fucking frame of this animation is actually screenshotable. So breathable. I can imagine a lot of people actually jacking off to it.
All these, you know, really rich girls here.
Ah.
I'm so honored to be here, honestly, but I don't know what the fuck went on.
Oh, peekers. Anybody looking through the peekers?
Like, what the fuck? I think it's the water. There's something in the water.
Like, there's something about it, man. There's something about it. Like, holy shit, like, every frame is actually gorgeous. And it comes from this person, Za. Yeah, I just followed him recently. Or her, I don't know. Yeah, no, I want more, bro. I want more. Amazing model by Saneko Surisuri. I'm gonna guess and that's Japanese. Oh, Pump Maker is here. Wow. Holy shit. Let's play that again. Her eyes too. Yeah, it's so expressive. It's so bouncy. It's so like hot too.
Shut the fuck up!
Holy shit.
Who are you? I don't know why the fuck I'm here!
It's
I was
ZZZ
just
shit.
here to like promote my music and like all these, you know, really rich girls here. I'm so honored to be here, honestly, but I don't know what the fuck went on. Like, what the fuck? I think it's the water.
Yeah, something about that. Like, I think it's the
It's
water.
the water. There's something in the water.
It's so fucking cool, dude. I always look from the very beginning. I have always spread the iris agenda. Old school 2D animation techniques with 3D overlay. Is that what's happening? Shit, my guy. Fuck, there's something in the water that's making the VTubers gay. Shit, my guy. Dude, I've always known that VTubers... that Iris was always like this, okay? I've been in the Iris agenda for a long ass time. And look, I want to make you guys understand how hot she is, because she always has been hot. I mean, it's just examples, right? But, I always have been in the Iris agenda. I need you people to be on the Iris agenda. Yabiris is a thing. That is true, right? But I also want more porn of her. Look, okay, I made a video. Okay? I've made a video where I rank all the Hololive porn animators. Exclusive again on my Patreon. Shilling. But very few people that I'm gonna talk about, that I was talking about in this like entire list, has barely made any Iris. Probably the only person I've seen is Watering and Diko-san, and maybe a little bit of Sugar Dust. But I need more. Okay, Jakada! My boy Jakada! Where is it? Where's your shit, bro? Where's your shit? I need more of it, man. I need more of it. Yeah. Old model or new model? New model, I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're talking about like the anime, the people they're making this from. New model. Yeah. There's also Faucet Face. Faucet Face's work is a little bit well, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily bad. I just don't like that type of format. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, I think there's some parts where like the animation is cool and all, but I don't like it when my porn is disjointed. I don't like HMVs as well. I actually even explicitly mentioned that in my video. I don't really like HMVs, but I understand why a lot of people like Faucet Face. His work is to me passable, but again, in my opinion, I just have like very specific tastes. Yeah. Okay, sorry, not taste. Very specific, how would I say this? Like, there's just some things in porn or like in that type of content that I don't like, you know? Yeah, you don't like HMVs? I do not like HMVs. HMV? Hentai music videos. Or, you know, like music videos where the girl is dancing. Or, I guess those are not HMVs. Like there's a particular type of name for that, I think, for like when it's an MMD model like naked dancing in front of a fucking song, right? I forgot though. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. Who get the best works? Well, not gonna have. I can't say. It's Jakada. Of course, it's fucking Jakada. I mean, there's literally no other there's literally no one in that type of market that's better than Jakada right now, in my opinion. I think he just makes it the best. I do wish that some of it, most of his works would be longer, but he is the go-to for 2D now. He is. DN prefers videos where he feels like an observer. Being a participant of it is also pretty cool. I would like to think, right? Yeah. What about edited compilations with some music in the background? I would have to turn off the music. Yeah. Like for example, Suzotaru, right? Suzotaru 3D. A lot of the compilations that people make of his videos, some has music in it, but I tend to just mute the music. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't. Again, it depends too. It depends too. Now, because music turns me off. I don't want music in my porn. Okay, I don't want music in my porn. Just lay it as it is, bro. Just lay it as it is. Lamau, why? I don't know. It's. I make a very okay. This is going to be a retarded take. Okay, it's going to be a retarded take. I know it's a bad take because I know how much people want quality slop when it comes to their porn. But I have a thing when it comes to porn. Okay, in my opinion, I don't think porn should be to the same level of quality that like a League of Legends season trailer animation should have, or like the same type of animation as Attack on Titan, for example, or Jujutsu Kaisen, like especially the latest or most recent episode, right? Like I don't want to experience Sakuga or impact frames in my hentai. Like imagine like the bro is fucking rapid firing the girl's ass, like railing her till kingdom come, and every fucking hump is like an impact frame. Boom, boom, boom. Like bro, no man, no. I don't want it to be like Queen Bee levels of like, you know, PowerPoint presentation style, right? I don't want it to be like shit. I don't want it to be like the Japanese style of having their fucking videos be at 360p. For some reason, a lot of Japanese porn are like that. But I don't also want it to be like too good, you know? I don't want my lobster too buttery and my meat too juicy when it comes to porn. It's fucking porn, man. You know, like like, you know, I don't need too much polish on it. Like, passable is good enough for me. I'll still goon to it. In my opinion, scenario is the most important part of any porn. The setup has to be hot. The context to the porn has to be hot. There needs to be a beginning, middle, and end. I don't want to get right into the fucking. I need build-up. I need background. I need context as to why the fucking is happening. Or else, right? Because at that point, like, if it's just straight through the fucking porn, that's just glorified masturbating. You know? Yeah. Like, that's why, like, when I say, that's why I don't like goon, explicit, I don't like explicit goon material, because I feel like it's a little too on the nose for me. I want there to be build-up. I want there to be, like, something there that's beyond that. Right? Yeah. Only mid, not slop or gem. True. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people are on my side here, right? Like, there's at the same time, maybe not all of them though, because, you know, fucking Animation B-Wix has a lot of views. I keep throwing shade at Animation B-Wix because I just fucking hate loops. I hate porn. I hate the hentai, like especially 3D ones where it's just a loop. No, get those fucking loops away from me, dude. I don't like it. Yeah. But yeah, that's my take on porn. I don't want it to be too good. Yeah. Again, I know that's a stupid take, but I will still stand by it. It's unironically, unfortunately, just how I feel. You know? Have you read holo fanfics on AO3? They're fire. Nah. Yeah. I don't really consume okay, so I don't really consume fan fiction. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. We only good to mid. Yeah, upper mid, of course. Sorry I'm late. Were you affected by the earthquake? I was, but not as bad as like the people that were on the shores. I do live in the, what's it called? I do live in the GTA server in the Philippines, so. I remember he doesn't like doujins or fan art. No, I mean, I like doujins and fan art. I have quite a few right now when I went to Japan with Reman Parrot and my first Japan trip. I have quite a few. I just don't like consuming fan stories. Because to me, there's no reason for me to consume fan stories unless it's a parody, unless it's a joke, or unless it's porn. Yeah. There has to be a reason for it. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. Thank you for the concern. So anyway, yeah, Iris hot. He's visual. I am a visual learner. Hold on. Oh, I also wanted to. Okay. Let's stop with the goon talk now. I wanted to talk about this. Okay, I wanted to talk about this. Do you guys have any bad collab experiences? My worst one was a couple of years ago with a VTuber. We were supposed to play Valorant together, but something came up on their end, and they got canceled. They canceled less than an hour before we were scheduled to go live. I get that emergencies happened, so I rescheduled. So I reached out to reschedule and got completely ghosted. A short while later, they even unfollowed me. We had a similar-sized audience, so it wasn't like I was nobody to them, and I was left hanging with nothing. I hope they were okay, but it definitely left a sour taste in my mouth. Wow. So yeah. A lot of people, a lot of VTubers with their bad experiences with collaborating with other people are sharing all their horror stories about this, and I just felt like going through a few of them. Because me personally, all the collabs that I've been with some people, with all the people that I've had, were great. I've never had any bad experience with collabing. I never had any bad collab experience, rather. But that being said, it's because I don't do collabs all that much. The content of the channel and among other people's channel are mostly like good for solitary stuff, right? So I can't relate to a lot of them, but I felt like we should go through it. Yeah. Oh, there's Menace. Oh yeah, I also saw Menace. I didn't read what she said though. Yeah. I watched the Ame Iroha Kobo Valorant. That was peak. Yep. Yeah, okay, so I just wanted to read a few other VTubers, like, bad experiences with, like, collab people. Hi, Senior Tortillas, hi. Lone Wolf, or better said, Lone Rabbit. So true. Yep, and I prefer it that way. It was a Minecraft SMP. I don't really like Minecraft, so I burnt down a village, made a bee sanctuary, picked flowers, followed my friends around, just dumb stuff. Apparently there was a bee plot that everyone else knew to blew up my bee sanctuary for burning the village. The main guy screamed at me, hit me into my blown up bee sanctuary, legitimately screamed with his whole chest. I burst into tears and I muted. I tried to power through it and just kept going, but I couldn't stop crying. I had to end stream. I kept the vote and rewatch it sometimes, honestly. What the fuck? This post has turned into indirect callouts, and that's why I'm talking about it. Because I feel like, to a certain extent, people that are reading this are gonna get their fucking, they're gonna get called out in some sort of way. There's low-key drama involved. Yeah. Interesting. Nimda. Wow, 600k? That's huge. Got invited to a collab, was super excited to play. I get ready and they tell me their friend invited themselves to the collab, but if I didn't mind waiting for a while, they would get me in. I said, sure, I don't mind. After their friend gets off, they finish and don't tell me. I have to reach out to myself in DM and ask if they were still on for the collab. They said something like, yeah, sorry, we're all just really tired. It was really humiliating. I had hyped up to collab and kept telling my chat we just got to wait a bit more. Never again. Huh. I mean, that's sad, but at the same time, right? Like, I guess it's not as bad as I thought it would go. Huh. Do you remember the Cell Ame collab before Selen, Ame, and Mume was gone? I don't think I remember which one you're talking about. If you hit me with some key plot points, I'd probably remember. Okay. I introduced one of my IRL friends to VTubing when I was super new. We were doing visual novel together, voicing different characters. My chat kept complimenting her voice acting. She decided to announce that she was leaving the collab to go live on her own channel by herself. Whoa! Whoa! On her way, she said, and suddenly your chat is going to go quiet, implying that everybody was going to leave my stream and go to hers. Holy shit, women! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's way worse than the last one! Oh my god! With friends like this, exactly, dude. That's fucked up. I'd kill them. I'd unironically, like, actually kill them. Okay, may actually not kill them, but you know. Okay, this just happened today, so I'm still thinking about it. I joined the collab, experienced technical issues. When I let my collab partners know, they all ignored me. I was panicking, but they didn't even bother to respond. No matter how many times I repeat myself, no matter how much times I frantically try to fix it, they still ignored me. I wanted to cry. I thought they were my friends. I thought I could count on them, but I was wrong. I guess our friendship meant nothing. Anyway, turns out I had Discord muted. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay. Hey, man. Okay. Okay, this is funny. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I got debated there. Yeah. Oh shit, Shoto. One of my friends, he went hard on bullying me. I think I just got sad. I just started crying on stream. It was so embarrassing. I deleted the VOD. Okay. Some part of my head thinks he is going to be talking about Vox here.
One of my friends at the time, he went really hard on bullying me and making fun of me because that was like the whole joke of the stream, right? Like nothing good was said, nothing positive was sent my way, and I think like it got to me because after like 3 hours or 4 hours of like constant bullying,
okay,
and there's like nothing nice, and it's like, you know, I don't think we're even that close for you to be bullying me like that, right? I think I just got sad. I started crying on stream. I just had to end.
Okay, probably not Vox, because Vox and Shoto used to be super close, and he says that we're not even that close, so you know.
Right there. Like, it was so embarrassing. I deleted the VOD. I was like, bro. It was just... And you know what the funny part is? I think I remember correctly, the day after he came by and apologized by gifting me subs.
That's not too bad. I don't think it's Vox. I think it's Vox, yeah. Here to know it's true. I want to believe it. Hey man, based. Oh, what's this? I had a collab plan with a VTuber who was super nice and we had similar numbers. She was a bit smaller than me, but not that much. She was the one who asked me to collab and I said yes because I wanted to get to know her more. One of her videos got viral and she grew a lot in one day. She went from 30 to 5. Whoa, that's huge! She said that she didn't care about the numbers and that she still wanted to collab with me. So I announced the collab to my community. The day we scheduled the collab to arrive, she started streaming. I wrote her, but she ghosted all my messages and calls. I went to her chat and said, "Hey girl, I'm ready whenever you are," but got ignored. She then started playing on stream other games. She never spoke to me. Aww. This happens a lot. Chat, this happens a lot. Clout really does a lot on people. Clout does a lot of numbers on people. Jesus. It's a way to poison. It's... Oh, hey, Mara. Hi. That's so mean. It's more than mean, I would like to think. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Oh man, buckle up. I was a part with this group. We would play games every week. It was this for months until one day one of them messaged me saying everyone is taking the night off. I thought, okay, I'll just take a day off since it was a long week. By the way, we're still all the same viewership except 2 of them. Okay, well, okay. Not this person specifically. I don't know this VTuber, but I wonder why. Why do we have to mention like the same viewership? Why is viewership like an important part here? Like again, it's not to diss on anyone, but like I want to know the perspective. Is it supposed to be a thing where because you guys are in the same viewership, then there's like this mutual understanding or expectation that you're supposed to act like equals? Are you not supposed to act like equals when you're friends, when one VTuber is bigger than the other? Because to me, that's weird. Yeah, to me, that's weird. Power dynamics? I don't know if you're friends and you're actually collabing, I don't actually think power dynamics comes into play there. I understand the power dynamics might come into play when when it's like it's a 4 view collabing with a 3 view, a lower end of the 3 view, and they just met, or the other person doesn't have a big of platform yet, right? So to me, it's just fascinating. Huh. So maybe they're not really friends, you know? So anyway, checked my phone and got a notification they all went live. I was confused, so I popped into the streamer who messaged me and started listening. At first, their communities were confused where I was since our group was always together. Then my friends were telling their communities how annoying my voice... Whoa! How annoying my voice was, that made their ears bleed, and mainly they were losing viewers. Y'alls were doing this in your own chat? Are you people okay, not... Are her friends retarded? If you're gonna say some shit like that, don't say it in public, bro. That's common sense, right? I feel like that's common sense. Dude, these fucking people, these women. Crazy. Common sense ain't common. You're not wrong. Oh, let's look at this. The worst collab experience I had was actually not a bad collab, but the aftermath was ridiculous. Had a lovely collab with a VTuber, a little smaller than I am. Things went good. Played for a few hours with myself, my friend, and said VTuber. The next day, though, I noticed the VTuber had blocked me on all her platforms. I was just big confused. I thought we were in good time. We had a good time. Come to find out, she was mad because one of her Oilers sent my friend money and something on Throne. I didn't do anything. But how did we find out? Well, their Oiler told us about the events leading up to it. Oiler talked to the VTuber and threw a tantrum. Even broke the items. Oh my god! This is such a childish fit. We didn't know they came from her stream until he told us. That's when I decided. Oh shit, dude. Bro's fucking oil baron. Their fucking whale decided to be generous to somebody else and she threw a hissy fit. Bro went a little resource defensive. Oh god, I made the right choice digging through all this fucking shit, bro. This is hilarious. Okay, this is funny. This is actually a bit of a it's drama in a safe environment. Oh shit. Fuck, do I have... Oh god. What's the unicorn equivalent for the VTuber side? You know, I mean, I think it's all the same for a lot of people there. Whales, oil barons, yeah, unicorns. Shit, this is great, bro. This is great. Oh, fuck. Okay, another Shoto one. I don't think I'm gonna read that one. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that. Oh shit, hold on. Oh, SVA? Hold on. SVA? I often have people making fun of my accent, but there was one time in particular I left almost before the collab had even gone live. I was invited to a friend by a time to a group collab, so I wanted to be respectful, but one person immediately latched onto my voice and started putting on an exaggerated accent in a mocking manner. Anytime I tried to join the conversation, she'd laugh and do the, "Oh my G, can anyone even understand her?" I eventually went silent because why bother? It took everything in me to not leave before we went live. I only stayed for my friend's sake and she reached out to me, apologized, which I appreciated, but something being said at the time would have been nice, or even an acknowledgement from the girl mocking me. Oh boy. Oh, dude, women! It's one of the big reasons I was anxious about all of you hearing me. I know my accent is a surprise on first encounters for being mocked, being mocked knocks my confidence to the point that I remember asking Flork if he'd prefer I debut with an American accent. Okay, now I want to hear what your accent is. Okay, hold on, we're gonna do a little derailing. I want to hear what this girl's accent is. Jesus, man. These people. Oh god, is this the RAM thing? Is our tabs loading very small? A RAM thing or a Wi-Fi thing? Oh, there we go. Jesus, fucking finally. Okay, let's look at your clip. Let's look at the clip. I just need to know what your voice sounds like. Okay.
Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Malfina, the Demon Witch of Sox Agency, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What if I did it as a demon? Oh.
I like the Black Sclera stuff.
Oh.
I don't even think what? Is this her actual voice? Is she Americanizing it as she said? Where's her? Is this her Scottish outfit?
Ooh,
A voice?
Scary, scary. Can all of you put hi video? Put hi video in the chat. Everyone go hi video.
Okay, but is there? Can I see her?
Hi,
Can I hear her Scottish accent, please? Hey, 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 hey!
Border crossing, huh? Zidane, please listen.
Okay, she's voice acting
There's
somebody.
a reason
No, I just want to hear the.
I don't know if I could do like
Oh, okay.
like a Cockney accent. Oh, that was quick.
It's not even that bad. Holy shit. It's not even bad, bro. Some women are just fucking petty, I guess. It's not even thick. I mean, I used to have a very thick PH accent, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still do. But, you know. Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to read the comments now. Okay, Menace. Joined an Among Us collab with random people I didn't know years ago. I was brand new to collabs and didn't have experience or know anyone I thought I could make friends. I didn't know Steam had a friend code to add people, so I said, oh, that's a new thing. This one guy in the collab started making fun of me, calling me stupid and laughing at me for not knowing, pushing others to do the same. I guess he knew everyone, but I didn't. I never joined the collab for years after this because I was so nervous. Oh, good. Thank God, it's a man this time. It's a man. Okay, gotcha. Oh, this is a joke. This is a joke by Merriweather. Oh, Lydia? Yeah, a VTuber invited me to a collab and asked me to invite my friend who was a larger streamer. After our group collab, I found out the next week they had quietly invited said friend to a collab while excluding me, leading me to the conclusion that they used me to get to said larger streamer. What a piece of shit! Then again, this is very common. This is very fucking common. News shared her experience here? Shit, okay, let's find it. Let's find it. We'll eventually find it, I think. Or actually, I'll just look it up later. Okay, it feels like there's a pattern here. Holy shit. Had one person constantly sexualize me because I'm black. That was, oh shit, a snow bunny. Great. Awesome. I mean, not to like, you know, not to like actually like support that for Tokyo, for Static Tokyo, but you know, I just thought the snow bunny memes were funny. Huh. Okay. I mean, they're pretty much all the same stories, I would like to think. Now I want to see what news has to say. There we go. Alright, Nusi, what's your bad experience? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Pandora. Thank you. God, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? A fucking piece of shit. Oh, never mind. Oopsie. Oh, it's got 200k views. That's crazy. Okay. Back when I was a Let's Player, I was trying to be more social and collab with people for more co-op games. I found someone in an LFG and he asked if I minded if he added another girl to the group. Of course, I was happy to have her. We were getting to know each other. He said he was gonna run to McDonald's real quick for lunch and left me alone with this girl. Her mood instantly switched to snobby and accusatory. She started asking me a bunch of personal questions, especially my age. I was 26 at the time, so when I told her, she audibly gasped she was 19, and then asked why someone my age was even playing video games. When the guy came back like 20 minutes later, she immediately went, "Did you know she was 26?" In the most OMG, what a fucking hag tone I've heard. Oh my god, did you know she's 26? I kinda expected him to say no big deal. He was 24, but nah, she kept digging at me, so I said, aha, good luck with the collab, and dipped out of the group. Great. They collabed once and never again. I wonder why. Great. Awesome. Dude. Why are people like this, dude? I hate being left in a VC without the other person I didn't go into for. This sort of stuff always happens. People are insane. I mean, sometimes it happens as an accident, and sometimes it is intentional, yeah. Holy fuck. Just hopped in. Oh, we're going over like we're going over this trend where a lot of VTubers are sharing their bad collab experiences. Yeah. Yeah. Fascinating bullshit, dude. Alright. These people cannot be real. Dude, they're VTubers. You just gotta expect that these fucking people, right? Like, these fucking people are, you know, have a little bit in their noggin. I mean, have something wrong with their noggin, rather. I wonder if there's a pattern. Why is it, like, there has to be a pattern, right? Like, I want to come back to this stream one day, this clip, this tweet one day, and see, like, you know, study it. I kind of want to go a little bit deeper into this. Yeah. Interesting. What do you expect from people who live off of clout? Yep. Basically. 26 is young? Bro, I'm fucking 24 now. Yeah. 26 is... Oh! 26 is my fucking age. Like, my age. Hold on. Was that fucking... Oh, it's Kata. Okay, it's Katarina. I quit doing the abduction because one VTuber whom I've collabed with reported me over a joke, though they knew my style and agreed to it. Long story short, I did not want this kind of stress anymore. I mean... I guess. Merryweather? Did I just see Merryweather? Oh, never mind. He's gonna talk about this live. Hold on. Are there anything funnier? Are there any funny topics? Oh shit! Happy birthday, bro! Hi Inka, happy birthday. I guess it was our birthday recently, huh? A lot of people's birthday recently. Damn, this is crazy to me, chat, because I've never had a bad collab experiences. Bad collab experiences. Most of my collabs either fall on like extremely hilarious or mid. Never in between. Never. That's why it's crazy to me. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess that's that. All right, let's stop. Let's collapse all of these. To be fair, you collab with Rayman Parrot most, right? Yeah, basically. I'm glad you've never had a bad collab. It's not fun. Yeah, I can never imagine. I'm the type of person that if I had a bad collab, I'd probably like struggle to keep it in. I would probably try to confront them on stream about it. Like as it's happening, like for example, if I'm being bullied on stream, you expect me to keep that lying down when we're live, bro? No, man. I'm calling you out in your own fucking stream. I'm not gonna fucking care. Like, dude. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like, damn. Oh, God. Anyway. We're gonna watch the... Do we wanna watch it live? CoffeeZilla. Alright, guys. Are you guys interested in the Lego situation that's going on in Twitter right now? Are we all interested in this? Truth be told, sorry, excuse me, it's a 1 hour video! Never mind. We're not gonna watch it. It's a 1 hour video. This is a full blown, this is something that we're gonna, I have to watch like fucking by myself, dude. It's a 1 hour video. God damn. I already saw all of it. Yeah, probably not yeah, I'll probably watch this myself. I'm interested in shit like this. I am. Yeah. Hold on. Because we were in the topic of clout, right, chat? We're in the topic of clout. I saw this clip from this one VTuber. How a chat dynamics shift when a streamer gets popular. So, I'm going to guess she is talking about like when you're a 1 view or a 2 view, right? Like you or a 3 view even, you get to engage with a lot of people more directly. But when you become a 4 view, it's hard to keep up with chat. And depending on your personality, you either like being able to be intimate with your chat, like responding to everyone and shit like that, or you prefer just taking in 1 bits of comment at a time, and you like the attention being thrown at you. Yeah. Alibot was a 2 view before the swarm. A lot of people are. Krelly too. Krelly was a 2 view before the swarm too. So, you know. Sagi's too popular. He doesn't read every single chat I write. Well, I did now. Womp womp.
Hi Ellie, I'm a bit new here. Is there anywhere it's okay to contact you? I have a question about your music. So, if you join my Discord, you can open a ticket with one of my moderators, then they can escalate it to me and get you the answer.
Okay.
There used to be many more direct ways to contact me, but now there aren't.
Sure.
Suffering from success? I don't even know if it's that. I've said this before, but I think that there's like a very weird graph of how much people contact you and how often it's okay. It's not that I'm too popular. I actually think that I'm
Oh, by the way, if you want to contact me, just at me on Discord or email me. Don't DM me on Discord, because I'm probably not gonna see your Discord DM if you do.
getting to be popular enough that things are better again. But there's a weird in between. So when you have like 40 concurrent viewers on average, everyone knows you. You are just like everyone's friend. Your stream is as much about your regulars as it is about you, you know? And then as you get bigger, when you get to be around 1,000 concurrent viewers, people stop trying to reach out to you directly. They don't really have the expectation.
Oh, hi, Jem. What the hell?
And when you have like 40 to 50 concurrent viewers, people don't really want to reach out to you directly because there isn't a lot of incentive.
What kind of DMs you got? Depressed? No DMs? No, it's more like I keep forgetting to reply to them. It's hard for me to respond to people, to things that I forget about. Yeah.
Weird and creepy? It still happens. Plenty of people are. When you're like around 10 concurrent viewers, there are multiple waves. This graph is an interesting one. I've been meaning to actually graph this. So when you're around 10 concurrent viewers, people have this sense like, oh, you need me, right? Like, I'm one of your only viewers.
Whoa, true though.
So people will start being weird where
people will start grooming you.
If I don't like what you say, maybe I won't come to stream next week, right? Because they have the power to drop your viewership by 10%. That's a lot of power. You're at that 10 era and you can agree that this is what happens at that viewer level. Yes. Yes. It's super crazy. It's super crazy. Then you get to around 40 and people stop doing that because they don't have the power, but you're still like accessible enough that there is simultaneously they don't have a lot of power over
They're
you.
able to
and
access you,
aren't famous
yes.
enough that they particularly want a lot of power over you. You get to around 500 and suddenly you're like big enough that people are like, oh, I could name drop you. I could like brag about this if I can get into your DMs. But also you are still accessible enough that I have like the reasonable aim that I could get into your DMs, you know?
Sure.
Oh yeah, it gets downright philosophical when there's one.
I mean, I'm somewhere in the lower 3 view, or in the mid 3 view, I suppose, depending on what I'm talking about. I would like to think I'm not exactly like incontactable of, again, actually, you know what? I changed my mind, chat. The best way to contact me is actually Twitter DMs. Yeah. Because I don't really open Discord all that much, but at the same time, right, like, I don't think I'm inaccessible. I feel like if anybody has issues, like, for example, if anybody has issues or want to alert me on something, I usually probably will always see it if somebody adds me on Discord or DMs me on Twitter, yeah.
Viewer in one streamer. That's so
Do you
true,
need us,
though.
DN?
You know,
Of course I do. You're all my buddies, right? Like, farming people, right? Yeah, you guys are my friends. You guys are, I need you guys. True.
My day one, my first viewer ever was Oven Helium. The things we discussed. My first ever chatter. But yeah, so around 500, I think that's the worst. I think that's the peak of weird stream interactions. Around 500 was my, at least, peak of people feeling like they could just message me and definitely get a response, but also having the weirdest intentions in messaging me. Then you get up around 1,000 and people—
I feel like if you're a woman, it's different because if you're a woman you reach like the 100 to 500 view count mark, you probably get like sex pested a lot, especially by like smaller, or maybe not even smaller, but especially by like male VTubers, right? Like, this is a chat, you have to understand there's a lot of trends. There's a lot of like common occurrences where a parasocial fucking Andy or a male VTuber starts sliding into your DMs when you're a 100 to 500 viewer mark. Because at that point, they're going to look at you in 2 ways or 3 ways, sometimes all at the same time. 1, you are still reachable because your numbers don't make you too busy, like you're still accessible. And 2, they can look at you as a sort of like way to climb the ladder, so to speak, because, you know, they can leech off a little bit of your audience, right? And 3, they can get to claim that they're dating you, or that if you actually do give them access to you, they banged you. Like, you 500k, like, you know, these perspectives, for a lot of men or a lot of people, it's a power dynamic thing. Yeah. Even if you do have like the higher power because you have more numbers, they want to wield that power over you. Yeah. The Saikuno range, true. True.
Because they don't feel like they should have an audience with you. Sometimes they still do. Sometimes people still will expect an audience with you, but it's much rarer. For the most part, at that point, you're free. You think 500 is too famous to try and get into someone's DMs? That was my experience, but also I don't know. I think every community differs. I think it varies a lot. That was my experience. I think one of the most interesting things to me is that like clout chasing exists at every size.
Yep.
At every size, there is clout chasing. When I was rated and
hate when male chatters get accused of dating the female streamer. Awkward. True.
People started saying like, oh, be careful, beware of your friends, they'll start clout chasing. And it's like, listen, if you have 40 concurrent viewers, there are people with 3 clout chasing you. There just are. If anything, there are more of them because it's easier to like get in touch with you. If you have 500 concurrent viewers, there are people with 100 concurrent viewers clout chasing you. It's less about viewer count and more about how active the chat is. Complicated. I don't know.
It's different. It's a case by case. Yeah, that's not necessarily the case. And also, by the way, a lot of people do that even if they're like relatively big VTubers. You guys have any idea how many medium to big VTubers have fucking grifted and attached themselves to Iron Mouse and Zentreya like a fucking lamprey? Yeah, man. They're literally remorse.
Very strongly. How do you interact without clout chasing? Just aim for friends in the same bracket or something? I don't know. I don't think it has to be bracketed. I think there's no reason it has to be bracketed.
I feel like in order to maintain that sort of thing, you have to ask yourself why you want to become that person's friend in the first place. Because a lot of the VTubers that I like, or even like a lot of the indies, not like Hololive VTubers, indies, I'm talking about indies, like the 3 views and 4 views that I like, I don't even kind of want to be friends with them. I just respect their content. I like their content. But I don't necessarily want to be friends with them, right? Like you ask me, do I want to be friends with, give me a 3 view right now. Or a 4 view. Like a low 4 view or 3 view. Okay, let's use Krelly. Like Krelly, for example, right? Like if you ask me, would I want to be friends with Krelly? I'd probably say no, because I'm like, there's no reason for me to be friends with Krelly. What are we gonna fucking talk about, right? We don't have anything in common. I mean, we do. We're fucking weebs, and we like our VTubers and shit like that, right? But let's say, name me an example. Scarlet? Oh, I think to a certain extent, I would like to be friends with Scarlet, right? Who else? Let's see. VTuber friendships are the most shallow thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, of course, right? Because it's for VTubers, there's a problem with... Okay, here's the thing. You can be friends with someone that you don't talk to every day. There is. And there's sometimes a lot of people, especially if they are the people that wants to have like some sort of validation or connection or wants to interact with people a lot, like the extroverted types, they find issue with that because they think that because you're not talking with me for like 4 months or 3 months, we're still not friends. Something happened. Me personally, I'm not that type of person. I can be super close friends with somebody that I haven't talked to for fucking years, and if we start talking again, like if there's an event or something, we just pick up where we left off, right? Like I'm that type of person. But because VTubing are filled with mentally insane women, a lot of people cannot understand that. So they start bitching and whining about it, and they start calling it shallow. But at the same time, because YouTube and VTubing has this inherently competitive nature to it, there is like an underlying motive with becoming friends or being connected with someone. That motive being also low-key leeching off of the bigger VTuber. Right? Like, yeah. That does happen. Yeah.
I don't know. I have friends of all sizes, right? Sunny is my friend, and she's officially up to a year. You should follow her if you haven't. If you go to a non-VTuber stream, chat density goes down by like half. That's crazy. I had no idea. I mostly watch VTubers. I don't think that it is necessarily about only finding people in your bracket. I think it's just about engaging.
Cha-Cha? Cha-Cha, your V-mom? I'm not really interested in being her friend. Mostly because I wouldn't know what we're gonna talk about. I don't know if we have anything in common. I haven't watched enough of her. Shit like that, right? Let's use the Twitch catalog, okay? Rose Doodle. I don't know this person. I don't care to know too much about her, so I'm not interested in being her friend. Pia, sure. Onigiri, I love cooking. Cooking is like my favorite pastime, so I'd love to be her friend. We'll exchange stuff. Unnamed, aka Yugo Asuma. Not necessarily. I feel like we don't have anything too much in common. Siren, I don't know this person. Maybe. Probably not. Who else? Yeah. Bao, probably not, to be honest. I feel like we wouldn't be able to have anything to talk about or be interested in talking about anything. Let's see. Cinder, probably not interested in Cinder too. I feel like we just have two different like concepts, or we're in two different worlds. I don't think there's anything for us to talk about. Who else? Yeah, it's just a matter, I think, of who I'm interested in talking to, or if we have anything if we have anything in common, especially if it's something in common that I really, really like. Like, for example, Mint. Oh, I would love to be Mint's friend. Yeah. Dude, bro is a bigger weeb than I am. I would like to study her ways, bro. Yeah.
Very earnestly and being 100% honest with yourself. Am I talking to this person because...
I'm late. What's the short version of why people are mad with Shiori? People are mad at Shiori because she made an SA joke, lightly, like, jokingly claiming that Flyon, her collab partner, 2 days ago or something, 3 days ago, does that a lot, and a lot of Holostars members, because they are like, you know, kind of Nijisanji adjacent, they're a lot of them are women too. They don't like that, so yeah, they're mad at Shiori for making the SA joke.
Them or because of what they can give me. But yeah, I think that it's genuinely pretty hard to even know for yourself, but I think it's important to take a step back every once in a while and ask yourself, like, do I mostly raid people bigger or smaller than I am?
Oh, true. That's apparently I didn't even know that was a thing until like somebody talked to me about it like 3 years ago, back in 2023, 2024. Apparently, you're not supposed to raid somebody that's bigger than you, right? Because it'll come across as leeching, especially if if that person is not your close friend. It'll come across as leeching, and people aren't gonna like it. It's like something of a, it's like you coming up to the prettiest girl in class and like giving them a sandwich or something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, apparently that's a thing. I'm like, I mean, I guess I low-key get it, because when I raid people, I only really want to raid my friends. You know?
Talk to people.
It's like, damn. Damn. Which V-tweeter said that? No, dude, not V-tweeter. Actual, like, I'm not gonna name who it is, but it's like an actual big VTuber said that to me. Yeah. Like, it's like streamer etiquette stuff.
People bigger or smaller than I am. Why? If this person had this concurrent viewership, would I be as likely to accept a collab with them? Why? And I think you really have to do that.
In my case, not really. I feel like as long as we have something in common, or we have something interesting to talk about, I would be more than willing to collab with you, right? Like if you were, for example, if you're an industry insider, or like you were a former corpo, or you were an ex-manager, or you were a big fucking Hololive fan, or a big VTuber fan, or you've been with me, or you've been in the industry for as long as I have been too, I would love to converse with you. I would.
End of interrogation.
If you're like, even if you were like a 1v or a 2v, I don't care. Let's have a conversation. Let's have it on your stream even. Right? Like, yeah.
Regularly, or...
Because chat, look, I get here's the thing about me. I am happy. Okay, maybe not happy. I don't care when my friends, my peers, or people that are adjacent to me gets more viewers than me. In fact, I celebrate it. I celebrate it because I think that's ultimately a good thing for me too. Right? Like, a lot of people get mad at that. A lot of people do get mad at that because to a lot of people, it's like a threatening thing. You're threatening your livelihood by being adjacent to these people and you're becoming bigger than them, right? Like that like swell of insecurity. I don't feel that. I don't understand that. That's why when fucking people like, start developing those sorts of tendencies or talk about it, I genuinely low-key think it's a red flag, or like don't understand why you would get insecure about something like that. Because it's such a minor thing. Who fucking cares, right? But then like somebody tried to explain it to me as to why they feel that way, and I still didn't get it. Like maybe at that point it's just a personality thing. Maybe I just don't have it in me to like envy somebody like that, you know? Yeah.
It's really easy to be affected by the incentives that exist.
Misagi could be friends with Reimu and bond over NT. True, I could be probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like getting to know every person as a person, if you're gonna work with them. Not that you can't have like purely business relationships in this world, but I think that that's a good way to prevent yourself from getting caught up in the whole clout thing.
Sure.
And I do absolutely try. It helps.
Tomoe? I think Tomoe is cool, but I don't know if I want to be friends with her. Yeah.
Was never very interested in clout. If you only raid or talk to bigger people, like maybe kind of parasocial, not just parasocial.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, she actually even started talking about what I just talked about. Yeah.
It may be kind of exploitative.
Yeah, it's not leechy. Yeah, if you only really talk or raid bigger people, it's gonna come across as leechy to some people's audience, some audience members in that person's chat, even some of the friends in that person's friend group. It'll come across like that.
Like if I see someone and they only ever raid or try and talk to bigger streamers, if they only say, so-and-so is my idol, they're so talented, I wish I could talk to them about people who are bigger than they are, you gotta wonder, because there are plenty of amazing artists, truly, like, artists that they should...
I mean, it depends. I think it depends. Like, for example, right, like, Kayson, Coco, I would very much love to have a conversation with Coco. I'd love to have a coffee talk with her. Just talk about VTubing. Not even in a maybe it is in a parasocial way. I'm not gonna deny if it is a parasocial way. Mostly just talk about like her perspectives as somebody that's experienced a lot of the highs and a lot of the lows in VTubing, right? Like I talk about it a lot even, and maybe that'll come across as weird to a lot of people, but I would love to talk about that. But at the same time, I don't have that same interest with a lot of other VTubers, right? Like if you tell me would I like to have that conversation with Iron Mouse or Zentreya or Neanners, or maybe even a Hololive member like Calliope Mori or Amelia Watson, I'd probably say no. It is really dependent on who I like low-key want to talk to. And it's dependent on like interests, on whether or not I can learn something from them or talk about them with something and I can go a little autistic and schizophrenic about shit like that. Yeah.
Idolizing and looking up to who are smaller than they are. So if they're only saying that stuff like,
yeah,
oh
the
my God,
CCV of consent, Shuru,
it's such a
mythic ass.
dream to meet so-and-so about people who have a higher concurrent viewership than they do, I'm a little sus of that.
I see.
Not that I'm sus of them as a person, just I am sus of the motivations behind that
Leechy.
statement in particular.
It's leechy.
For you, more than 2 viewers is too big for you to talk to much, even just in chat? Wow. Okay, I don't know, everyone has their own preferences. This is actually a really interesting thing. This is a different graph, but there is another graph to be drawn of viewer engagement where when you are small, the people who want to watch you, they don't just like you. They don't just like your personality, they like small VTubers. Now, in some cases...
This applies for small corpo and indies, yes. They like, Parrot and I, we kind of talked to Reem about this whole thing too, a lot of VTubers, VTuber fan wanna-havers, they really like to groom indies.
Some of these people are like, I don't want to watch a bigger VTuber because then I don't have access to them. That's
True.
scary and bad. But for the most part, the people who feel this way because it's like, the fast chat is overwhelming, I like a more interactive experience, etc. That's like 99% of it. And like being part of a small, tight-knit community is really fun. But there is a thing that happens that's quite sad, where you grow out of your community. And they wanted to be in your community because they wanted a very interactive experience. Which means that they interacted a lot. You know them. You probably asked them how their day was going most days when they joined your chat, right? And that's kind of sad to lose. You're doing well,
True.
and you're proud of yourself, and you're happy for you, and they're happy for you, but they
Small
don't
corpos get the worst of both worlds until recently. You are right.
want to go to your chat anymore. They don't want to watch your streams anymore. And that is sad. And it's not selfish, and it's perfectly fine. Those people have done nothing wrong, but it's a really, really strange and kind of sad thing. To be in a big chat and
Aquarake, don't do that!
The experience becomes a slot machine. I don't know, yeah, I guess the attention economy is pretty weird and alienating for everyone.
Yep.
Imagine seeking out a smaller streamer because you'd get overwhelmed by watching someone big, and then it turned out that small streamer was big. So for those of you who don't know, this comment is by
is it like a PL thing?
Camo? I've never known whether it's Camo Palamo or Camo Palamo, but either way,
I don't know who she's talking about.
Palamo found me when I was doing an experiment where I was being a small streamer, and then unfortunately was forced to watch me, a bigger streamer. Yeah, Phip's my beloved. Where did she go? So we support small streamers. But yeah, this happens.
Yeah, I wonder how it works for VTubers who used to be big, like let's use Rise Bread, aka what's the name of the idol girl again? Who's the idol corp girl again? The blue one, Yuko Yorei. How does the brain work in that kind of situation? I've seen people lament lately about Face Connect getting too big and missing the small streamer aspect. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I do feel a little bit like that. Yeah. Not just when Face Connect, but like a lot of the indies that I used to watch, yeah. I'm not gonna name who it is, by the way. Yeah. But it's, at the same time, right? Like, if you have something that you like, you want to make them happy, you want them to have money, you want them to be comfortable. So, You know, I can't fault anybody for wanting their favorite streamer to be big or something. Right? Yeah. But if you are a regular for a lot of like chatters, a lot of these streamers, they'll most likely, because here's the thing, right? Like when you're a streamer, you recognize people that are frequent chatters in the chat. And if you do, you have a natural tendency to just gravitate towards reading their chat rather than the people that aren't regulars. And it's even worse, or I guess in this case better, if that person is a member. If the preference for membership for members reading the members chat is actually real. People do that a lot. Even I do that a lot, right? Yeah, it's just a thing that happens. Yeah. Not saying that I fully agree, just that I've seen several old regulars lamenting it. Well, yeah, because it is a real occurrence. It is a real occurrence, yeah. Again, even I experienced that. So to a certain extent, I get it. Yeah. Like, I get why people feel that way, I mean. You follow Bonnie Barks? Well, of course I do. Bonnie visited the stream recently, like a couple months ago. Visited the channel, rather. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on, let's refresh the fucking page, see if we have anything we wanna watch. Oh, by the way, subscribe to my membership and my Patreon. I just uploaded a new fucking video like yesterday. Womp womp. I do miss the days where Pipa had 60 CCV. Damn. I only found Pipa when I found Pipa when she had like 20k subs. I think at that point she was like a three view at that point, I think. Yeah. So I can't say I'm as OG as a lot of other people. But I was there during the beginning. Not sub to Rima. Oh, this is my alt. This is my alt. It's fine. Yo! Don't do that. Hold on. I don't watch this.
I checked my I checked that channel's analytics today. People are still subscribing to it. It's really awkward because I have no plans to post there.
Okay.
Gotta celebrate the 1 million milestone. I hit 1 million subscribers on that channel like years ago. And then I never posted anything. So then I lost, or I went down. I know I like didn't have 1 million anymore. I don't know. I don't remember how.
Okay.
How far down it went. And now it has like 1.1 million. I'm like, I'm not there. That's not where I am. I don't know if I'm ever gonna post something there again.
I wonder why. Does she explain why?
It's like it's an archive to me.
Actually, you know what? That is a curious question. I wonder why a lot of the people that does rebrand from, you know, Hololive or other agencies don't actually come back to their PL, but they start an entirely new one. I wonder why that is. You know, Saba, one would expect she would return to Senzawa. She did not. Watson, one would expect she would reopen her Sachiowo accounts, but I guess maybe she deleted her Sachiowo account, so maybe that's why she had to start again. Mimi Nightmare, like you would expect she would return to Lemon Leaf, but she didn't. It's like, whoa, I wonder why. And now, Shachi. I wonder if there's a correlation.
I see it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Fresh start? Maybe.
Most of these videos are 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. It feels weird to post again. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just like, this is a YouTube channel from this period of my life.
Yeah, I guess she wants to like start over. Like the appeal of it.
That's true. My name is Shachimu. It's Shachimu on Twitch and it's Shachimu on Twitter. Then here it's Shachi too. Because I'm Shachi here too.
Yep.
If I ever did...
Nimi did. Yeah, no, I remember the Nimi ones. Yeah, I remember that ones. But I wonder why she didn't do a full-blown rebrand there.
VTubing ever, I would make the last name too. I think it's funny. I do not have plans. Do not look at me, please.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, hey, if she's... yeah, what this comment said. If she's happy, I'm happy. Yeah. I'm okay with Mume being like this. Yep. The bite of 6-7. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if like actually like creating a new channel actually boosts you in the algorithm. I wonder if that's true. Because if that's the case, I would actually unironically start experimenting again. I would experiment what it takes to grow in the industry and the strat and shit. Because I have ideas, I just don't know how to plan it. Yeah. But then again, you know how Hololive fans are. They swarm. They flock to like any account, person. Yep. Yeah. Maybe I think that's going to be it today. I really wanted to make I wanted to watch this CoffeeZilla video, but I didn't realize it was a fucking hour long. So I guess we're not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. Maybe that's it for tonight, chat. CC versus fan. I don't think I want to cover it now, to be honest. Yeah. Unless you mean like Cecilia. You're talking about Cecilia, right? Cecilia Evergreen? Yeah, probably. Yeah. But I just got off of work. But quite frankly, I'm getting yawny. I'm gonna have to get my one of my editors to like actually clip my streams and post it on my second channel. I'm getting fucked in the ass, dude. I am. Have you heard the Bird Chicago meme? I don't think I have. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Who do we want to raid? Who's live right now? Are any of my friends live? I go to YouTube. I go to subscribe. Are any of my people live? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Stay there. If we don't have anybody, then we don't have anybody. Yep, we don't have anybody. Alright. That's fine. I don't see anybody. Alright, chat. Bye-bye. I have to go to sleep. I still have work tomorrow. Womp womp. See why not sign even. Night Blue reference. Bye-bye, chat. Thank you again for the super chats. And thank you for coming into the stream.